Okay, today is Sunday, the 3rd of April. We're back at Rock Cut. We're going to go down this trail that goes down to what I call the observation deck. We've been here before. I'm going to try and use the viewfinder instead of the back of the big thing on the back of the camera. I don't know if that's going to work better or not. A very nice ravine down there. I don't know if the no climbing sign is supposed to mean you can't go down there, or whether you're not allowed to rock climb or what. Here's the gravel road that goes down to the base of the spillway down there. And here's the observation deck. Whew. Well, I counted those steps once. I don't remember how many they were. But we're up on top of the bluff here. There. There's several blue trail markers. There's several blue trail markers nailed to the trees. I don't know if I can get the other one in focus. There's one. I'm not sure what they're for. Well, he keeps pulling. That's what the jerking is. She's in a big hurry. There's quite a few people out here today. There's the creek down there. There's a couple of people and a dog over there. We're going to take this little segment that goes down along the creek, see where it goes. There's some wooden steps in the side of the hill here. I think if we had gone the other way, we could have come down here, but they're in pretty bad shape, so this wasn't a whole lot harder. We're going to come down here now. And Willie keeps getting hung up on things. I think we're going to try and take that goat trail. I don't know if it's safe to go on or not. Hard to tell from here. Sometimes they don't look real good and then they turn out to be okay. I don't really want to climb up there again. I've been up that way. The last time we walked up the side of the hill over there, and I think a couple times we've gone up this. Insisted on coming down here to the creek. Not all that surprised. She's probably thirsty. Yeah. Wow. Well, the goat trail didn't look all that promising. There's the creek, there's Willow Creek bike path out there. So we came up the hill. And we're up on the bluff. Really promising, if somewhat steep trail that may provide a path down to the creek level. Let's see if this is this is passable. Yeah, they kind of be part mountain goat, but I think it's passable. Looks like it is. I can see something going along the edge there. We'll see. I don't think I can get down to the creek level though. Although there's a trail of sorts down there. I can see through from up here, so there must be some way to get there. Now there's the goat trail. I think I could have gone off to the other side of that tree up there. Looks like there's a little easier trail there, but you know, at least I think it'll be easier to get up if we have to leave from down here. We'll see. Past some hikers, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them, a couple of adults and some kids with a dog. They like Tuama. They said they came down just inside after they came inside here. I don't know where they came down. They said it was pretty steep. Maybe they took the thing I called the goat trail. There's a lot of people in here today. Some small caves down here. Nothing you can actually go inside, but they are technically caves. There's several of them. We're gonna head down this way and see what else we can see. There's some more of the caves. I think these are the same ones I showed before. They're not real big. They're caves. We're going to continue along the path on the creek, past these caves. The beagle wants to go that way. I don't know if I can get up there. I can get up the other one, but this one looks like it's not too bad right here along the creek, and then it takes a really strange twist and goes just about straight up down there. Come on, Creaky. Yeah, there's that sort of trail on the other side here. I don't think I could make that. Willie could. Illinois Nature Preserve sign. This is where we're going to try and go back up. Pretty sure it's where we came down. So, here. Okay. This is where we came down. We're going to go up here. I think this will be easier. Hold your horses, Wilma. This is a much nicer trail. There was sort of a trail that went down into the woods there by the creek, but it looks like it petered out. And I'm tired. Those goat trails are getting to me. It's kind of warm out here. I'm going to have to take my windbreaker off and wear my normal winter coat. And it's even sweating with the windbreaker on. Of course, I'm doing a lot of work. Now there's another path headed kind of south. I think we're just going to keep going west. It's like a tunnel through a forest here. Obviously this trail gets some use because it's open, but man, there's a lot. It's only about 3 foot wide most of the places. This appears to be the old main park road. They piled a bunch of debris here to keep the bicycles out. The gravel road that goes back to the bike trail. It's like this might have been a parking area at one time. We saw some posts like this back inside there. Yeah, see? You'd almost never know there was a trail there. All that debris. Going on the gravel trail that goes back to the bike path, we took this path that goes to the northwest from there. Kind of goes into this pine forest. And I don't know where it goes. Probably goes back to the bike path eventually. It's kind of almost has to be going in this direction. But it's a nice little path. Doesn't look like a lot of people use it, but it's obviously been here a long time. I don't know why they paved it. It might have been part of the campground at one time. Who knows? He decided to go down there and get some water. I realized there was basically concrete steps going down there. Come on, Willie. This way. I can't see what you're doing, so... Okay. Looks like another tunnel through the forest. The old park road ended at the bridge, or the former bridge. So we're just going to keep going along the creek. There's the creek. There's a nice path down to the creek. And of course, the creek beagle feels the need to go over there and explore. I'm pretty sure I could make it across without getting real wet here. The water's flowing pretty fast, so it must not be real deep, but I think I see the main crossing down there, so I think we'll just go down there. And here's the creek crossing. I think Willie's gonna go do some exploring. I'm pretty sure we've been here before. Oh. Yeah, you can just see the old stone wall up there. I think that's the stone wall. Might be a fallen tree, but that's where the old bridge is. I don't know how good this is. It seems to be better with going through the viewfinder rather than trying to use the big thing on the back. We just followed the trail along the creek here on the south side of the creek. Just before we came out here, there was a trail that went to the south, and I think we're just going to go this way. We followed the gravel trail up here too. Oh, I don't know, maybe 75 or 100 yards past the creek crossing, and it does come out on Willow Creek bike path. There's the, over here on the other side is the trail that goes up into the horse area. We're just going to walk this way. The GPS says it's only 0.83 miles. I can believe it sounds about right for what I know how far it is. And it's taken us, I don't know, an hour and 15 minutes. It's pretty rugged in there. It doesn't bother Wilma, but I'm old and fat. Now, here's that gravel road segment that goes back to the old main park road. Turns out there's a bit of a culvert that goes underneath it. It goes into that creek right there. I'm going to go take a look. I can see it from the bridge. As we were going over the bridge, we ran across some people hiking with their dog Buster, who's a golden lab. That culvert I saw can't be very far in here. There's the culvert. And here's the paved road we took instead of coming on this gravel road, and there's the other side of the culvert. I don't know if you can see it there in the grass or in the brush. You can see just the lip of it. Looks like there's a bit of a creek or a drainage ditch or a gully or something. I don't know what he is. Pretty good sized bird. Now here's a bike trail going along the creek here. It's labeled B36. I've seen it before. I think this is where we saw the two ducks down there. Took their picture a couple months ago. I think we're going to go this way. I was a little bit afraid a while ago that it was going to rain on us, but it's damp and humid and everything, and I've been sweating. Back when we got back on the bike trail, I took my jacket off and put it in the pack. Wilma wants to go and get a drink. Kind of old foundation, metallic debris inside, sheet metal. I don't know what it is. Just a concrete foundation, some kind of old building. You know, when you take some of these side trails, you find all kinds of interesting things. Whatever it was, one was very big. You know, the trail has a couple of different forks here. We came from that way. That's kind of southeast. And then that's kind of northeast. This is kind of southwest, back down the hill towards the creek again. I think we'll go that way. It just goes back to the bike path. I thought it was kind of funky, but I can see the bike path down there. That must be that little trail segment that comes off the bike path. So we're going to head that way. There's B32. I would be willing to bet this fork to the left goes down to the back to the bike path too. I'll have to see. I see a trail marker up on a tree. It says Rock Cut Trail. Yeah, I can see the bike path down there. Rock Cut Trail. I don't know where this grassy trail goes. The trail marker, the post is broken off there. I don't know what number it is, but we're going to keep going this way. I would bet that that's got to be pretty close to where the back to the bike trail, and I'll bet it's pretty close to the dam. We've been following this trail for a while now. I don't know, 15-20 minutes. Just made a switch back. We came from that direction. We're headed this way. I'm not entirely sure what direction we're even going. We're just following the trail. I hear traffic noise, so probably headed east. Which kind of makes sense. That's the tollway in that direction. It's kind of where I think we're headed, but too lazy to get my compass out since it doesn't really matter anyway. There's a bike trail marker, but it doesn't have a number on it. It looks like it's broken off. I had no idea that this stuff even existed. There's kind of a bit of a valley down there off the top of this hill. I see some kind of a path through it. I don't know if this is part of the bike path or what. I guess it is. I see a blue marker down there. See another blue marker over here. Let's go this way. That's the path we came down. There's marker B29 down kind of at the bottom, or halfway down the hill. There's another trail that goes up that way. My camera says it's only got 10 seconds of video left, so I'm gonna have to change the cartridge, or the memory card. There's the Rock Cut Trail sign. Looks like we just made a big circle. Kind of thought we were going around in a circle. Well, we managed to circle around back on ourselves. Here's that old building with the foundation with the sheet metal pieces. That was kind of an interesting trip up there. Well, there's where we went into the forest over there. And this is where we came out. Hello.
How you doing?
There, we're back on the bike trail. I'm going to go over to the creek and let Willie get a drink. She seems thirsty. There's Willie. Down at the creek. I guess she isn't as thirsty as I would have thought. There's the trail we went up on here. She went down by the creek, just sniffing right now. She's not drinking, just looking around. There's all kinds of good smells down by the creek. See there. I think you could get across here. It's not real deep. You can see where the ripples are. You could probably walk across there. Oh, I bet that's Fran. There's a little path here along the creek. I don't know that it goes very far. Doesn't look like it. We met an Australian cattle dog. He's up there. I don't know if you can see him. Around the bend a little. Let's go down to the bottom of the spillway. Willie, I'm too tired. It's almost 10 to 6. And I am petered out. So, Willie, I apologize. But we're going back to the car. Not real sure I could even get across down there either. We are back to the trailhead for the bike path. There's the spillway. We're just going to walk over there. And, we're parked on the other side of the spillway. Pierce Lake Trail. Yeah, we parked over there in this parking lot, so we're going to head home.